At the Queen's Jubilee, Harry and Meghan were booed.
But Prince Louis was a mood. Welcome to Royal Roundtable. I'm Page 6 Style Editor Alana.
And I'm Senior Director of Social Media and Audience Engagement, Kristen. The Queen's Platinum Jubilee took place from June 2nd to June 5th, celebrating the monarch's 70 years of service. And pretty much every member of the royal family came out for the 4-day festivities, from Kate and William to Meghan and Harry.
And as you might expect, everyone dressed to impress. Let's get into it. It all kicked off with Trooping the Color on June 2nd, and the whole royal family, kids included, coordinated in shades of blue, thought to be the Queen's favorite color. Cute!
Both Kate and Camilla opted to rewear outfits they already had in their closets.
Sustainable and stylish.
Kate chose a white Alexander McQueen blazer dress, channeling Diana with her navy-trimmed Philip Treacy hat. She also wore Diana's sapphire jewelry. Our fans on social media also really loved this look, with Kathy writing, "I'm sure Diana looks down at her and is proud to have her as a daughter-in-law. I can't wait for her to be queen." Another fan wrote, "Duchess Kate can do no wrong. She's in a league of her own, a class act."
I too thought Kate looked super elegant, but personally I was partial to Meghan's look, mostly because I want it hanging in my own closet. So just like Kate and Camilla, she went for a fashion repeat and actually appeared to wear the same off-the-shoulder navy Roland Mouret dress that we saw her in the night before her royal wedding to Prince Harry in 2018, which is really cool.
I agree, Alana. I thought she looked really, really beautiful in this. And of the two looks we did see Meghan in from the weekend, this was by far my favorite. It was Prince Louis's look that stole the show, though. Kate and Will's 4-year-old son showed up in the very same sailor suit his dad wore at Trooping the Color back in 1985 when he was just 2 years old. And let me just say, Louis stole everyone's hearts.
Absolutely adorable. And by the way, if that hand-me-down suit didn't get you, his whole spectrum of funny faces surely did.
Next, for a church service on June 3rd, Kate Middleton looked like a ray of sunshine in her Amelia Wickstead dress, Philip Treacy hat, and the Queen's Bahrain pearl earrings. And one of our followers on social media actually pointed out a really interesting fact about the earrings. They wrote, "The Duchess of Cambridge wore these earrings for the Duke of Edinburgh's funeral as well. I think wearing them at this service of Thanksgiving is a lovely tribute to both the Queen and her faithful consort." Which is just such a lovely thought, since the Duke of Edinburgh obviously couldn't be there in person. Just to know that he was there in spirit with Kate is just really, really sweet.
And Meghan also nodded to Diana by wearing her favorite label, Dior, from head to toe. I thought this was a really lovely minimalist look for Meghan. I thought the gloves were a nice touch, the hat. I just love a monochrome moment.
And while I maybe didn't love it, our fans on social did. Duchess Meghan blew them all away as usual. She looked absolutely gorgeous as she smiled at the cheerful crowd. Harry and Meghan received some boos from the crowd. So I think that's why this person is pointing out that, she was just smiled and waved and she kept moving along.
Taking the high road. So June 4th brought a couple of different events. For starters, the Cambridge family visited Wales. To head to Cardiff Castle alongside William, George, and Charlotte, Kate wore a bright red coat dress by Eponine London, likely meant as a nod to the Welsh flag.
And while I didn't love this red look, while I can appreciate a nod to the flag, it was giving me Christmas pageant, I did love the next look that Kate wore, which was when the family also made an appearance at the Platinum party at the Palace, where she re-wore an ivory self-portrait blazer dress that was just super chic, super classic, and I thought looked beautiful on her.
But of course, we would be remiss if we didn't mention Her Majesty herself. While the Queen wasn't in attendance at all of the festivities over the weekend, she made a surprise appearance at the pageant and looked lovely. She wore a dress and coat by Stuart Parvin in a bright shade of green, her late husband Prince Philip's favorite color. She also honored him with what appeared to be a black mourning pin in her Rachel Trevor Morgan hat. I thought it was so sweet that she took this moment to pay tribute to Philip, and who doesn't love seeing the Queen in green?
Even though it was her day, it was her weekend, it was all about her. She's the longest reigning monarch in England's history. We have to end again with little Prince Louis. Louis was back for the pageant and he pulled off some more very, very funny faces, and you could just tell he was having a great time. And Kate was trying to quiet him down as best as she could, and we can only imagine how she was bribing him to get him to stop.
Well, that about does it. Let us know in the comments which Platinum Jubilee look you loved the most.
Or which Prince Louis moment stole your heart.